There was a Democratic socialist who threatened to bring a gun to an event held at the Trump Hotel in Washington, D.C. You and I actually just got drinks at the Trump Hotel just a couple weeks ago. This is the tweet that this Democratic socialist sent out. Take a look at this on the screen. Absolutely horrifying. He says, "I'm coming with a gun, and I expect to get numerous blood-stained MAGA hats as trophies." We don't see that kind of rhetoric coming from the right, Bree.
Yeah, just last week, I was actually called a Hitler supporter because I said that Donald Trump's presidency, I'm happy with aspects of what he has done throughout his tenure in office, which honestly I take great offense to because you and I have talked about this, but, my family fled Argentina in the aftermath of, the Perón regime, as I like to put it, and just kind of the military coups and insurrection and instability that came about as a result of Juan Perón's tenure in office, right? And while he was a tenure, it was a quasi-fascist environment. This is an individual who used his power to make his own office greater, who nationalized several industries, and as a result, my grandparents, who both had jobs in those industries that were nationalized, wouldn't get paychecks for months at a time, right? And that caused massive instabilities. And to be honest with you, when Donald Trump started running, I was really skeptical of a lot of the rhetoric that he used because it reminded me of what my family left, right? This kind of strongman language that he uses alarmed me. But he's been in office for almost 2 years, and I just like to ask people, where are the gulags, right? People are always talking as if it's literal Handmaid's Tale, as if it's, Nazi Germany right now in America. But where are the gulags? Where are the concentration camps? Where are the journalists that are supposedly being, thrown into jails and the keys thrown away? Where is all of this, right? It's very clear that Donald Trump has used a lot of his power to actually take down the administrative state and to reduce some of the powers that the executive branch has. So I think it's just very clear that there's two very different things going on here and going on in, Nazi Germany or the quasi-fascist environment that my own family left. And I think that individuals, when they do criticize the president, just calling someone a Nazi supporter whose family fled a quasi-fascist environment, just, check yourself. Think about it for 2 seconds. And if you're going to point out and say that Donald Trump, is the next Hitler, is Mussolini or whatever, you're going to need to bring a map and show me where the gulags are and show me where LGBT individuals or journalists or whatever are being locked up and the keys being thrown away. Because, if there really are gulags, I will 100% be on board and act, as hysterical as individuals on the left. But the facts are that there simply is not. And so I think that, their actions and their rhetoric needs to match reality somewhat in order for it to be believable.